This is a treat for me at the end of a long week to be able to visit with a couple of friends, but also, I believe, American heroes. As some of you know, a while back, Scott completed what was the longest period of time that any U.S. astronaut has ever spent in space, almost a year. And what made this so important was not just to break a record. It gave us an opportunity to learn how Scott, as an astronaut, is impacted by lengthy stays like that, and we've got somebody to compare him to, his twin brother, Mark, also an astronaut. So as a consequence, what we were able to learn is how does the body adapt, what kinds of physiological impacts, psychologically, from what I understand from Scott, he was pretty good, but all this allows us to start thinking about long-term manned spaceflight. And as I announced recently, our next goal, not our ultimate goal, but our next goal is to get to Mars. And obviously, we've got a lot of work to do technologically to figure out how to get there. You know, what kinds of spacecrafts allow us to do that most effectively. But if we're going to do a manned flight, then one of the keys is making sure that our astronauts who are going out into space for that long period of time are also then able to come back. Astronaut is impacted by lengthy stays like that, and we've got somebody.
Being in space for a whole year, you get this perspective of seeing the Earth through changing seasons and different lighting conditions. And when I was in space for shorter periods of time, I would often think, well, maybe the Earth is just looking like that because it's a weather pattern, or it's not how it always appears throughout the year. But seeing places like China and India and the pollution that exists there almost all the time is quite quite shocking.
So as a consequence, what we were able to learn is how does.
It's interesting to see just how much of a negative impact we have on the environment, but also how quickly we can have a positive impact on it if we decide to do something.
What kinds of environments do we need to create for them? What are the biological science? As many of you know, we've been really trying to emphasize STEM education, including hosting a White House Science Fair, so that the incredible achievements of our best young minds are celebrated. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Just here to talk.